and welcome to the Whitby Public Libraries From Book to Table. Today we're going to be making peach cobbler with canned peaches. They're a great way to make a yummy dessert that will impress anybody at any of your parties you go to. It's super easy, it tastes so good, and anything I'm doing in this recipe you can always sub in fresh peaches for as well, but I just wanted to use up any of the cut canned goods that I had in my cupboard. So same basic thing, you would just have to get fresh peaches, peel them, pit them, and cut them up, and it's essentially the same thing. But let's get on over there. But before we go, I just want to remind you to please subscribe to our channel. There's just a button down below. And make sure to like the video and hit the bell button for the notification so you can find out whenever we post a new video. We'd love for you guys to watch. Thank you so much for tuning in, and without further ado, let's get to the recipe.
You're going to need cornstarch, salt, baking powder, peaches, white sugar, brown sugar, flour, cinnamon, butter, and boiling water. You're going to preheat your oven to 425. While the oven preheats, we're going to take our 3 cans of peaches and add them into a 2-quart baking dish. You're going to take your 1/4 cup of white sugar, sprinkle it in, and a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and then you're just going to toss it with your fingers until it's fully combined. It'll turn into kind of a liquidy substance, so you don't have to worry about that, and then just spread them across your pan. Next, we're going to add our cornstarch and our cinnamon. So the cornstarch is there just to thicken the mixture up so that it will get gelatinous. And then once again, just toss it with your fingers. And so then you're going to take the peach mixture you just did and put it into the oven, which is preheated now to 425 for about 10 minutes. While that's cooking, you're going to start to make your topping. So you're going to add your salt, your cup of flour, another 1/4 cup of white sugar, and a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Sorry, while I just figure out which spoon I need to use. And you're going to add your baking powder as well. And you're just going to whisk all of that together so that it's nice and combined. Next, you're going to take your 6 tablespoons of chilled butter. For this, you're going to want to use your hands again, and you're just going to start pressing the butter into the flour until it makes a coarse meal. Your hands will warm the butter and help it to fully combine into the mixture, and this is a crucial part into making our topping, just adding all of the butter. So next you're going to take your boiling water and you're going to add it into your dry ingredients, and then you're just going to start folding in the flour mixture, and you can start to see it get kind of wet and sticky. So that hot water is melting the butter that we already combined into the mixture to make it fully combined. So now we can take our peach mixture out of the oven. You can see it's slightly bubbling here. And now we're just going to take spoonfuls of our topping and add it to the top of our peaches. Just little dollops all over. You can do it as like a full covering, but I like to do it as dollops because it will expand and spread. And then when you're serving it, then it's already kind of pre-portioned for you. Now we're going to mix together just some cinnamon and white sugar and then sprinkle that all over the cobbler just to add an extra little bit of sweetness on top. And now we're going to pop the whole dish back into our oven that is still set at 425. And we're going to set a timer for about 30 minutes. Well, it's smelling pretty good in the house, so we're going to take out our peach cobbler, see what it looks like. Oh, it just looks so good. Nice and brown and golden.
And that's our recipe for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and making that. If you're interested in checking out any more of our programs in our collection, please go to whitbylibrary.ca and take a look around. So we do have the Central Branch of the Whit Public Library open now, so you can go in and look for new recipe books there. So make sure to go and check that out. We've missed you so much, so please come by whenever you can. I would like to point out a book from our collection that I did use to help me create this recipe. It's called Crisps, Cobblers, Custards, and Creams by Jean Anderson on Hoopla. So that's available for you to borrow at any time. Just type that into the search bar and you'll find it. Other than that, thank you so much and we'll see you soon.